So, so a little while ago, they released the latest version of the pack, which is added, I think, a couple new mods. We're not on it right now because I was in the middle of something, but they removed immersive portals, guys. You know the mod that I've been removing myself over and over again every single time. Yeah, they took it out. Yeah, I'm in there. I know things. I'm vindicated. So if you can't tell by my ridiculous outfit, today's a Botania episode. We're gonna be working on some Botania stuff, moving what we've got over here back to the new or out to the new Botania area, and yeah, we got stuff. I got a rod of shifting crust. This is a real nice thing. It swaps out blocks in the world for blocks you got. So if you wanna not super automatically do something like this, you can. You can also oh no. Say you don't want your floor to be grass, you can do this kind of thing if you shift right click and pick that. Or, well, I don't have any grass, but if we do that, we can just swap all this back. I'm one dirt shy. And, yeah, it's pretty nice. Highly recommend it. I think it's the only exchanger type thing we have in this pack, so, you know, that's fine. I'm wearing these ridiculous clothes because it's just a lot of mana string. Because these offer the highest discount when using a mana tool. So this is 35%. The other, let's see, the mana steel gives you 10. So does the aluminium, and the terra steel gives you 20, and this one gives you 35. So it's pretty shit armor. You can tell by the little amount of shirts we got over here, but big discount. So yeah, I was doing a little bit extra mining with my all-in-one tool, and I figured might as well get a. Save some of my mana, but I shouldn't right-click things with this guy, but we're going to head over to the New Botania area. You saw the name over there, you can probably tell on the map that it is a boat. It's a little plain right now. I definitely got some work to do. It's kind of sparse on the insides as well, but I had the idea. Remember when I said I could go out and generate new terrain if I wanted to find the magical. Oh, there's a village over here. I didn't know that. That'll be perfect for later. It's like directly east. I said I could go out and generate new terrain if I wanted to get the Botania flowers. Hey, dolphins, nice. But I didn't want to, and now I was like, oh, what if they're just not native to my continent and they came from overseas, and some like sailors brought them over, and then they got stuck in this river because they were idiots, or maybe so they saw this weird tower thing and they were like, oh, we gotta go in there, and then they just got kind of stuck here. So what I want to do is kind of, improve the boat a little bit, add some details. I kind of want to get it kind of damaged over here. I've done a little bit. Let me actually switch into my more appropriate gear. Let's turn this off. I've done a little bit of damage. I've done a little bit of like wear and tear over here. I got to do more. I want to scatter some boat parts along here and stuff. And then we come over here to the captain's quarters. I don't really know what I'm going to put in here. I just had a bed for when I was sleeping. And then I got tired of my sleeping bag. Not crazy about the oak trapdoors. I thought that oak was a lot darker, but compared to the living wood, yeah, oak and spruce are just pretty light. They don't really go well together. I might want to go with a more contrasting color, and I've got the sails up because I don't know why they would have their sails on if they were stuck here. I didn't look at a ton of pictures of old boats, but I did look at a couple. And if we come down here, this is where all the magic's gonna happen. I got some little wear and tear with this glimmering living wood. It's just living wood and glowstone. It's basically a glowstone block. It's nice and light in here. If I put on the little spawn overlays, you can see everything outside, but in here should be unspawnable. And that, oh, well, no, there's this bit over here I got to change, but we do have I believe under here, I put a mega torch just to keep things safe. So yeah, we got stuff going on here. We're going to be moving the Botania stuff over here and then setting up some plants. And I figured these guys could have like, some barrels full of stuff over here. Maybe they were transporting plants and like plants. Maybe they were transporting the flowers in little planters or whatever. Like, they could come up here or maybe people sleep here. I don't know. I thought it was fun. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I tried to build something, guys. It's not usually my forte, and you know what? The only way to learn is to do, or maybe you could just be born with it. That would have been my preference, but I didn't get that one. Oh, I do I do have to move that waystone down here. It's close enough nearby that it doesn't take any experience to travel here, so that's very nice. Anyway, speaking of traveling here, we need to get our mana pools over here, and I don't want to waste a lot of time, so I'm gonna waste a lot of time, not wasting time. So let's head on home. And I need to move this into the captain's quarters. Oh, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I need some villagers, right? I need to do some like Mendig book trades. I can just have the villagers be the sailors. They can they can populate this area and stuff. So let's you are Botania. Yeah, I thought it'd be nice. Shut up. I know what I'm. Shut up. Okay, so in order to move our mana pools, we're going to need some rails, and there's a recipe in here with osmium that actually gives you more rails than... Let's see, how many osmium do we have? Not a ton, but we've got enough. So if I go back to rails, let's see. How far away is that? I guess I might be able to check. Oh, I'm out of sticks. Does it look like it's 100-ish blocks away? Maybe not. Let's make more sticks. You know what? I think I'm not... No, I got plenty of wood. All right, we'll see how we get along with that. And I thought about making just gold rails because gold is technically cheaper than osmium or iron, but I think we'll be fine. And then we'll get some redstone. And just place these along there. We need some mine carts because we can make mine carts with mana pools. So let's make like 3 of these guys. They don't stack, do they? Nope. And mana pools, 1, 2, 3. I've never done this before. I've seen it done. You know what, let's do this. I've seen it done. It could be fun. Oh, I had a minecart. I had 2 minecarts. Huh. And then we need a mana pump, which is right over here. Do we have? Yes, we do. And I think that's it. Yeah. All right, let's world domination how to. I've never gotten one of these. I've never used one of these. So let's set this up real quick. I probably want a lever too. All right. Oh. Give me back my trousers. I did have my magnet on. Okay, so let's see. Where do we want? I guess we'll start right here. So I'll put you here. Do a rail. I really have very little experience with minecarts, you see. Let's see, probably I think it's probably easier to go over here than through the desert. Then I'll just make some kind of janky path and knock it down later, but let's see if we can figure out how this. Oh, I probably need a space in between here. So let's do that. That should be fine. And let's see if we can't figure this out. So minecart with mana pool, you go here. And then I'm assuming that I can just do this. And you look like you need to be powered. You know, you think with an instruction manual, literally, that I carry around all the time, this would be easier, but I think it goes like this. Yeah, hey, that's pretty fast. Wow. That's really fast. All right, I actually want to... do we want all of this to go in here? Let me grab my... Where's my wand? Here's my wand. I think, honestly, we want to keep stuff in their own pools for now. Because this is way faster than these mana spreaders. Okay, I didn't know that would be that fast. So if we just... let's see. Just a little test run for this. I'm pretty inexperienced with rails. I don't know if you... I've never really gotten into them, but if we... Oops. But if we do this, it should go along. And barely made it over there, but we'll find... Okay. So we're just going to transport our mana like so over here. And then... I wonder how you get this out. You know what? I'll probably do the same thing at the other end. I'll just put some mana pools at the end, and then I'll pump it into a new system. All right, cool. So I'm going to go set that up, and we'll watch it come in. Okay, I think we're about ready. I may have underestimated the amount of rails we needed, but I guess I only have to build this track once, so let's head on the maiden voyage, and I guess I can join you. Just nudge you that way, and if I go... Alright, let's see let's see if we make it. Oh, you slowed down. Okay. I'm okay. Let's see, hang on. Let's just no, don't mind me. One of those, and then one of these, and you can go that way. Cool, cool, cool. You can tell that I don't know a whole heck of a lot about this. But all right, we're going. I think. Oh no. Oh well. Huh. Oh, you know what? I didn't put the. Oh, wait, come back. I didn't put the rail where it was supposed to go. Come on, let's go. The question is, will it make it? I thought this. All right. We're learning all sorts of things today. Would have thought that the hardest part about this magic episode would have been my engineering skills. Come on, buddy. I can get you there. Oh, but look, we're almost. Look at that. There's like 3 or 4 power rails over there. That's got to be enough, right? Go, yeah, you go. Cool. Hey, we made it. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's no chance of us getting back up there. All right, cool. All right, I've seen some areas where we could use a little bit of work, like maybe right here, and right here, and right here. You know what? One right here couldn't hurt. This should definitely have been one here. Okay, take 2, I guess. Let's see. Mana pump is you're empty. I don't really care about losing what's in you. All right. How do I arrange you? Like so. That. Can I angle you? Right on the edge of that. Yes, I can. Cool. You go here. That drains fairly quickly. All right. And now if I just nudge you, you're fine. All right. Let's see if we make it this time. Come on. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Like you can see the little mana particles. Trail we're leaving. All right, we're catching up. Come on. Oh no! No, wait, come back! Would you believe that I used minecarts mostly to trap animals in? Because that's normally what I do. Let's get away. Let's take my my thing away. Oh, look at this. Here's another one where I should have definitely put the rail in front of. We're going, and hey, we made it. Nice. And we can't go up here because physics. Awesome. All right. Last try. Oh wait, you know what? Let's not take this slow ass rail network. Let's just do this here. All right. All right. What have I wrought here? I got 3 mana pools. Cool. All right. I'm just gonna disconnect y'all, and let's set up a little docking station over here. So how do I want these arranged? I really hadn't thought of that. I think I want the mana pools to sort of come over here for now. We can. There are other ways to move these things around, but this is the dumbest way I could think of, so that's why I went with it. There we go, and that should siphon out all the mana pretty quickly. There we go. You should be completely empty. Yes, wonderful. All right, now let's do a similar thing over here with. This is why all-in-one tools are dangerous. That, and let's see. You go here. You go here. And I think we want to have it come straight on, so it doesn't have to curve. Then you can, I believe, still go this way. Yes. Much better. All right, so you don't want to have it bend when it's on. Perfect. All right, that took only a half an hour, but we managed to get all of our stuff moved over. Yay! Hooray! Should I even remove this? Had to punch a hole in my damaged boat. Had to break my plank. Or my gangplank? Is that? I don't know what it's, I don't know boat things. Don't ask me about boat things. Oh, great. I need like a regular. That's not even a regular pick. This is you know, that, ladies and germs, is what we refer to as off-camera work. So we're going to skip that. So now we need to give ourselves access to our network over here, because we are going to do something a little bit of fun with a new plant that generates mana. So let's go ahead and get a transceiver for not redstone this time, a transmitter rather. I have enough of these. Well, I need a destruction core. You know, I'm going to need 2 of these. And a construction core, once again, 2. 2 machine casings, so 1 transmitter. And guess what we need 2 of when we got one of those? Or what? 1 receiver. Need a network card. Easy enough. And then we probably want a wireless relay. Or transmitter. Oh, I'm going to need another one of these. Then I'm going to craft up some range boosters like that. Like so. And then, alright, so this is going to add a little bit to our power. Oh, I'm going to need some cables. You know what? We're probably going to want... I think that's fine for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and install this guy. You can be, I guess, anywhere right here. Right, so we're going to go put our receiver on the other side where it's going to be receiving a signal. So you can go, let's see, for now, you know, we'll put you in the ceiling right here. We're going to shift right click our network card. We're going to head back home. Oops, I'm turning around in my own boat. Home. Go down to the basement. Put you in the transmitter. 184 blocks. It's not too bad. What are we looking like for power? Oh, no, you know, can I get this? 169 FE. I don't think we're losing power. But we'll find out. It shouldn't be that big a deal. Always remember to load your chunk loaders, kids. There we go. Perfect. And now we'll put you right here, and we'll put you guys in there. And now we should have wireless access to our network from this boat. So that's nice. Anyway, what we want to do is remove this, and now, let's see. Probably for now, we can do this real easy. Put you back there. We're going to need a Runic Altar to access a little bit. That should be fine. We're going to make a new plant, and I'm thinking we're going to be making our friend the Munchdew. Let's see. You have to have this in your hotbar for that little control trick to work. But the Munchdew eats leaves and turns them into mana. But you gotta give it to him all at once, or else it'll have a little cooldown of a minute. What we're gonna do with this, we're not gonna need a cooldown, and it's pretty simple except for this Rune of Gluttony, which takes a Rune of Summer and a Rune of Air. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Rune of Winter and a Rune of Fire. So we know how to make this, and this is pretty simple. And then this guy, Rune of Winter. Let's see if I'm correct. We're gonna need some snow. Oh wow, that is I totally messed that one up. We're gonna need some snow for the Rune of Winter and a cake, snow, a sheet of snow, and that's. Do I have snow? I don't think so. Now, the pure daisy will convert water, a whole source block of water, into snow, so that's good to know. It will knock over the daisy, though, unless it's the floating kind. All right, I'm done. So we'll do that, and then, actually, what season is that? Is there even snow anymore? I don't believe so. There might be a little bit speckled over here that hasn't loaded, but yeah, I'll make it with the pure daisy, and then... Rune Bush. Interesting. I haven't seen a midnight portal anywhere. I don't know if that mechanic is the same. That's what I've been reading, though. So we need the Rune of Winter. Cake's fairly easy. We just need milk and wheat and that. So I'm going to get this guy brewed up, and then we're going to show you how we're going to, kind of a little bit sort of automate him. We're going to automate it, and it should be a little bit of fun. Oh, I need to teleport back. I'm not, I'm not taking the damn rails. Little bit of a trick for you guys. If you're crafting something like this, you can shift right click to get everything you need in your crafting grid and then just pull it out so you don't have to go searching for it. That's definitely something I knew for a while, and I didn't just figure it out not too long ago. Yeah, I don't have anything to charge this wireless grid that I've got over here, so that's a problem. Let's see, I need a sink. I think I had a spare. I did. All right, you can come. You can be right here for now. They have sinks on boats, right? Petal Apothecary. All right, so let's see. So for the Munchdew, we need a Rune of Gluttony. That's 2 mana diamonds, a Rune of Fire, a Rune of Winter. Rune of Winter is a Rune of Earth, Water. Do I have all that? I think I have all that. Water. Cool. And then I need the 2 diamonds, so they can go in there. That seems a little better. All right, so you, the wool. And then what else did we need? The cake. How could I have forgotten the cake? I just spent cake. Did I get? I should have gotten the achievement for that one. Oh wait, I don't think I ever like made a hoe. That might have been why. And then I need living rock and that. Cool. Now you do keep the tier 1 runes when you make a tier 2, and the same with a tier 3, I believe. So for this guy, it's just that. I was looking for the Q button, and that goes again. This goes much faster than I probably should have. How much mana does this drain? Not a whole heck of a lot. That, and you get all your runes back. So that's nice. So we got the Rune of Gluttony, and I believe I have everything else in here. Let's just you, that. Winter. No. It was only Gluttony. I'm missing the lime green petals. Lime. There you go. How'd you guys get in there? That, and then the seeds. Cool. And now I just need to make a couple more things, and we can show you guys how we're going to automate this. All right, I think we're about wrapped up. I need 7 mana spreaders for this job. Yep. Let's see. How do I want to put you? I guess over here for now. You go there. I will need a dirt because I don't necessarily want to make you floating just yet. So we'll launch into the ground right here. Want you as close to that as possible. Cool. You have an enormous... Oh my god, what is this range? I don't know if you guys heard that, but it is eating these leaves out here. What? It just... Oh, that looks pretty cool. I don't think I mentioned this, but that little dot right there is the point where mana starts to diminish. So if you have something going over a long stretch like that... Wow, this thing has an incredible range. I didn't even consider that it would eat these. Okay, that's good to know. But so the Munchdew, like I said before, will eat leaves to produce mana. In fact, I should have set up a new mana pool just so we could have seen. And now you should be in cooldown mode for about a minute. Let's make I should have another mana pool, right? Yeah, no, it should be fine for cooldown because we're still setting up over here. That is wacky. All right, you can go right here. I know you facing this guy. Let's just make sure you are. Okay, it's been a few days since that last clip. I ran up to the stream time, so I had to stop doing this and then go do that. And honestly, haven't been feeling super great. Work's been kicking me in the ass, but I'm back now. So unfortunately, this video is going to go up late by about a day, but then should be back to our regular schedule soon. And don't worry. We'll get to mechanisms soon. Somebody's been asking for that in the comments. But let's take care of this guy first. So the Munchdew, like we said, eats leaves really fast, and you need to output him quickly. So I was looking at the timings for the constructor, how fast this guy has to be able to place. And it looks like 4 speed upgrades is the magic number for leaves, so that's good. Another problem we've got, though, is this mana spreader. It's a little too slow, and I think... I really don't think there's a better way to demonstrate it than just doing this. So if we do that, you'll eat your leaves really quickly. The frame rate may dip a little bit. Yeah. We're not great. But this guy is shooting. You can see it's got the full blast here. Oh, this is the wrong one thing. It's going, but you can see that the mana spreader here is full. And this guy is slowly filling up. So this mana spreader right now is not fast enough, and it's actually bottlenecking us. So once this guy finishes, he'll be too full to eat, and it'll go into a cooldown. I think I don't know if it'll go into a cooldown like a minute after it stops or a minute after it drains. But either way, this mana spreader is not really getting the job done, and you can't bind a plant to more than one mana spreader. So unfortunately, until we get a better mana spreader, like, for example, the Elven mana spreader is the next tier up, and then the Gaia mana spreader is an upgraded version of that. But, yeah, we're not going to be able to use this to its full potential until we get that, and that probably won't happen until next episode. We do have enough mana to get one of them, but, yeah, but the least we could do is make this a little bit smarter. So right now, this is just going to shove mana into this continually, or shove leaves into this continually until it gets full again. And if we had a mana spreader that could keep up with it, then it would happen until our mana pool gets full. But what we want to do is create something a little bit smarter. So I've got these detectors right here. They're pretty, they're not the cheapest thing in the world, but they link up to your system and tell you how many items you have. So I think if we take that, and I'm probably going to hide this underneath the ground. This is just for display. But if we take, let's see, I probably need some pistons of the regular variety. I'm kind of thinking, oh, this thing's firing again. So that's just going to repeat itself. I'm going to just take off your filter. You're going to get a little bit of mana. That's fine. I need some pistons. Oh, I only need 3. Or I only need 2. So that goes there. I'll put the acacia leaves back. I need a redstone block. And I think that's it. So what we want to do is I need a temporary block like right here. I need a block of redstone here. I want to set up a non-sticky piston here. And then I believe another sticky piston here. And then we want detectors on either sides of these. And what we're going to do is make a little toggle for the amount of acacia we have. So there's a... I don't know if this is fixed in the current version of the pack, but I'm not on it. Because it's like... You can see it's sort of misreporting what we got in here, and then like you type in whatever number, and it kind of remembers it. But if you go to another one, now it thinks that's the number, and now it doesn't. And now this thing, it's 0. It's kind of... It's not great, but you just gotta type in the number that you want, and you should be fine. So let's see. What we want to do is have you only work with the redstone signal, right? And what we want to do is set you to, let's say if we have over, for right now, let's do 100 acacia, and I'm gonna take out all the acacia that we have in here, all the acacia leaves. So if we have over 100. You're going to emit a signal that's going to activate this and push this forward. And that's going to activate the constructor. And then we're going to have another one over here that says if we have, let's do less than 10. So when it gets under, when we get under 100 over here, this should say 100. This will deactivate, but the piston, the redstone will still stay there. And then when we get under 10, this thing will activate and push the piston back. And then that'll let us collect more leaves until we get back up to hopefully 100. And then it should start again. So I'm going to go and pull the acacia we do have in the system out so we can control this a little better, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got these hooked up, and now we actually have to set what these are supposed to be here. All right, so we have less than 10, so it's like you turn on, which means that you are not working. So we set that there. That should be fine. And now if we put in 2 stacks, that'll get us up to over 100. We should see this turn on. Yep, that's great. And then soon as... Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to... I don't know if we're going to be able to tell how slow this thing goes. Maybe. Oh, we might be down to the wire here. Let's find out. I think we'll make it. Come on. Oh, that stopped it. Cool. And that's working. All right, cool. So that's about... that's actually a pretty good idea as to how many it takes. How many do we wind up with? I put in 2 stacks, right? a little over 9. It took like 115 almost. That's pretty. That's how much it takes for about a mana spreader to fill up. So I hesitate to give you guys exact numbers with Botania because I know there's a little bit of variation. The mod's not supposed to be about number crunching, so you might find that giving people exact numbers doesn't really work out. But that works perfectly. So now what we probably want to do is just hide this, and then maybe like, I don't know, maybe do like a wireless thing. I'm probably just going to punch a hole in the bottom of the boat. And we should be good. So that works. We just need a better mana spreader. And that's pretty simple. And then what I would obviously do, because we're, counting in maybe the thousands, I would like multiply this by 10. So this should say 100, right? Okay, you should be like 1,000. And then you should be like 100, right? So yeah, that should work just fine. All right. Let's talk about a plant that isn't so hungry for leaves. So next we want to go over the Rosa Arcana. This is a fun little plant. I might make the floating version. It's pretty simple. It's just a Rune of Mana, which we've already made before. So let's do my little trick again. I already have one. Cool. So I need 2 pink, 2 purple, and 1 lime. I don't have any of these in there, so hopefully I got some in the flower pouch. Good news, I had more than one of each of these. Oh, I thought that was a carrot. Put you away, and then I need a seed. So, let's see. Do I have a bucket? I do have a bucket. Come here, sink. I think I already made the joke about not having sinks on boats, but whatever. That gets us the Rosa Arcana, and do I have any grass in the system? I don't have any raw, but okay, I do have grass. Grass can be fertile. I guess that's how it spread. Okay, interesting. Let's go grab some. Oh, actually, I think there's a bug here. Hang on. I don't know if this has been fixed either, but I made mana steel shears because they run off of mana, and they don't actually collect leaves. And you see that? I wonder if they collect grass. No, they don't. They literally don't do what a shear is supposed to do. Okay, that's good to know. I should probably tell that to someone. All right, you come here, and then we need to turn you into a floating flower. Cool, and then that gets us the Rosa Arcana. The Rosa Arcana is real interesting. Oh, this doesn't register as like the actual. Well, that's nonsense. The Rosa Arcana takes player experience and turns it into mana. Now, if only we knew where to get a whole lot of player experience. All right, so this setup, as you imagine, is a lot simpler than the last one. You just gotta stand near this thing. Player experience is more valuable than just experience laying on the floor. So you can set this up at like a mob trap, but it doesn't count for as much if it's not draining from you. And I can't even tell that that's draining because of how much experience points I have. It's not taking like individual levels at a time. It's taking let me just put my mana thing away so that it hides it. It's taking you can see it very slowly ticking down over here. So that's where's my wand? So you're full, so we're definitely going to need a faster one. Yeah, you're totally filled up too. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, this is a huge bottleneck, but that's what we like to see, I think. And now, obviously, the reason I made this the floating version is so I can take this to the nether farm and we can see how that interacts over there. So, let's head on over. Hey, guys, I know it's loud. I guess I'll remove these for now. So what I'll probably do is like extend that back so I can keep this here. But for now, let's just do this bad boy here, and we'll place the mana spreader into. Ow. Let's do that, and then where did my Rosa go? So I'll do that. And we'll stand away from it so we're not collecting any of the experience. And now we can see, can I reach this? You know what? I think if I put this in my offhand, I have longer reach still, right? Is that right? Yeah, it is. Hell yeah. That's a cool life hack. And you can see that we're not filling... Okay, yeah, we're totally filling up. So that, it does require a little bit of setup, and it does require something to kill the... Oh, wow. I've got a ton of particles on. That does require... Oh, I don't really have any particles on. There's just so many. It does require something to kill these guys. But you could just leave this going. Now, unfortunately, this does take a player near here to activate this farm. But if you have, like, an apotheosis spawner, and you soup it up with, let's see. What do you take with these? Oh, I totally clicked on the wrong thing. Decreasing the maximum spawn delay is probably what you would really want to take advantage of. And guess what kind of farm we made already? Yeah, a gold farm, right? So I could just have our maximum spawn delay crazy. And we're already making plenty of sugarcane because of the botany pots. I could definitely add gas tiers here. Increases the required player range. Blah, blah, blah. Ignore spawn conditions. Ignore nearby players. That's the one that you want to make this basically fully automatable. So you just do that. Have a few of these. Some upgraded mana pools. You're doing pretty well. This is not... if I could just... Oh, some of this is flowing into me. No, I've got enough. No, please, leave me alone. Can I... I'm trying to reach the mana pool. Alright, let's just go... Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, it's generated a little bit of mana there. Actually, what's your deal? There's too many blocks in the way. What is your deal? That's the rose. Is this actually flowing in? Oh, I can't see it because I turned the particles down. That's right. That always gets me. So that is yet another plant that we could use. Now, what I want to do is obviously push this probably that way, because I do like having this set up here, and I don't want to, like, put it in the floor. I do want it on this side, so I would push this back. Or honestly, if I got this enchanted, I could probably get rid of these and just have this as, like, a line, right? Or I could, like, stack these up on top of each other instead of doing this thing. But, yeah, I think I really do like the Rose Arcana, and let me tell you something about Botania, right? The mod out there has tried really hard to balance this mod, and every time somebody finds out some crazy exploit to make their to make the mod like easier to do, they change it to make it harder. And the Munchdew has been hit, but I don't think anyone's ever done anything like super cool with the Rose Arcana, not that I know of. But yeah, this guy is a nice little guy. Look at him, he's so cute. He's also, I believe, draining experience from me at this point. But yeah, so imagine having a few of these and some actually useful mana spreaders. You could do like a whole, you could have like a whole thing. Look at all the mana you want. Maybe you could even make some shears and shear things. That'd be neat, huh? All right, that's going to do it for this episode. Sorry about it being late, but, stuff happens. And, I mean, if you've got experience points and leaves, like, you're set, right? But if you don't, I mean, like, what are you even doing? You don't have, like, 1,000 leaves and levels? You nerd. Good. Nice game you're playing. Not... I don't know. Next episode is going to be another Botania episode, and then we'll probably switch to Mechanism or something like that, because I want to play with the Digital Miner. I think there was a bug in it, in this pack that's been fixed about it, so that should be interesting. We also need a little bit more power gen, and I could probably come up with something interesting. You can actually turn mana into power, by the way. If you make a flux field, this converts mana to RF, but not the other way around. It, FE, okay. FERF, whatever, same thing. You guys want to make magic power? Would that be cool? Is that dumb? Is that taking things too... Has magic gone too far?